ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर्गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं श्रीगुरवे श्रीसत्यसायिनाथ श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः। ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं श्री परमगुरवे श्री शिरडी साईनाथ श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः। ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं श्री परमेष्टि दत्तात्रेय स्वामी श्रीपादुकां पूजयामि नमः। सद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ क्लीं कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय गोपीजन वल्लभाय स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते दक्षिणामूर्तये मह्यं मेधां प्रज्ञां प्रयच्छ स्वाहा। श्री साईश्वराय नमः। हरिः ॐ। अथ कीलकस्तोत्रम्। ॐ अस्य श्री कीलकमन्त्रस्य शिव ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः श्री महासरस्वती देवता श्री जगदम्बा प्रीत्यर्थं सप्तशती पाठाङ्गजपे विनियोगः। ॐ नमश्चण्डिकायै। ॐ मार्कण्डेय उवाच। ॐ विशुद्धज्ञानदेहाय त्रिवेदी दिव्यचक्षुषे श्रेयः प्राप्तिनिमित्ताय नमः सोमार्धधारिणे। सर्वमेतद्विनायस्तु मन्त्राणामपि कीलकम् सोऽपि मवाप्नोति सततं जाप्यतः सिद्ध्यन्त्युच्चाटनादीनि वस्तूनि सकलान्यपि एतेन स्तुवतां नित्यं स्तोत्रमात्रेण सिद्ध्यति। न मन्त्रो नौषधं तत्र न किञ्चिदपि विद्यते विना जाप्येन सिद्ध्येत सर्वमुच्चाटनादिकम्। समग्राण्यपि सिद्ध्यन्ति लोकशङ्कामिमां हरक कृत्वा निमन्त्रयामास सर्वमेवमिदं शुभम्। स्तोत्रं वै चण्डिकायास्तु तच्च गुह्यं चकारसः समाप्तिर्न च पुण्यस्य तां यथावन्नियन्त्रणाम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hari Om, Shalom, Sai Ram, Namaste.
Please record.
Yes. I think it's being streamed to YouTube. Yes. Okay. So, wishing all of you a beautiful, bliss-filled Ashadhi. Today is the very most auspicious day, and during the Guru Purnima day, there are three things that are happening. One is the divine grace expressing as the Mahamāya during this Ashadhi Navratri, and thank you all of you who have joined the beautiful chanting of Devi Saptashati Parayanam complete, including all the different nyasas, ekadasha nyasas. And if you want to know what those nyasas are, how they are done, we will learn all of that stuff. But all of that requires some level of intensity of practice of the Devi Mahatmyam itself. And then your mantra japa has to come in. When your mantra japa and your intensity towards one pointed focus on the mother is achieved, that's when actually the deserving students will be given all those important secrets about nyasa and how to actually properly invoke the cosmic divine form of the mother. And therefore, those require sadhana. Like I said, for those who took the diksha, you need to complete your 9,000 japa for you to be able to even receive some knowledge about what those mantras actually mean internally for our spiritual growth and how we progress. So this particular day is so Durgashtami was that happened on Thursday, and today is the Ekadashi. This is also called as Deva Shayana Ekadashi. This is when Mahavishnu goes into this Yoga Nidra, and when he enters the Yoga Nidra for 4 months, it is called Chaturmasyam, which is, you have to be remembering what is the time period for Vishnu, right? And for the time period of Vishnu, one day is equal to 3.6 billion years. One day is 3.6 billion years. So you can ask the question, how much he is sleeping? Huh? 3.6 billion years. Human years is equal to one day for Mahavishnu. Why I am mentioning this? This day is also incredible presence in Maharashtra, where literally hundreds of thousands of people walk literally hundreds of miles chanting the name of Panduranga, and they all assemble in this Pandharpur and revere Bhagavan Panduranga. And this day is the day when Puttaparthi celebrates Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba as Panduranga. And this period is also very auspicious in the worship of the Guru. And Guru Purnima happens to be on Tuesday here in Sacramento. I think it's Wednesday in India. Now, the beauty of what we are learning is hopefully we'll complete Keelakam today. And right when the time when Mahavishnu is getting into this Yoga Nidra, we will be starting to learn Ratri Suktam. So if anybody has any thought that but somebody has programmed all this to happen at this time, nothing like that. It is God's will. Why? What is this Nidra of Bhagavan? And how do we actually understand that in our own spiritual sadhana as individuals? All of that Ratri Suktam goes into amazing. It's an amazing Suktam of simply 8 ruks, and each of those ruks is filled with incredible encryption that only revealed by the grace of the Mother, Mahamāya. Going back to Keelakam, what is this Keelakam? Last week we went into what Keelakam is, how the encryption of the mantra and the compression of the mantras happen. And in order for an individual to actually connect to these, you require an intensity, and there are specific ways of decryption and decompression of these mantras. And that is what Keelakam is about. If the Kavacham is the Bijam, the Argalam is the Shakti, and the Keelakam is this encryption done by Mahadeva himself. And in order to decrypt, one should become Vishuddha Jnana Deha, embodiment of pure, unsullied awareness or wisdom. Trivedi, the one who knows all the three states of being, the one which is present through all the three states of being. Jnana chakshushe, the eyes that are actually able to see the I. Shreyah prapti nimittaya, only for the pursuit of Shreyas, not preyas, and invoking or surrendering to Somardha Dharine, the Shiva Shakti. Now we finished at 6, and now we are going into the 7th Sloka. Sa api kshemam avapnoti sarvam eva na samshayaha. Krishnayam va chaturdasyam ashtamyam va samahitaha. And the meaning of this is that sa api kshemam avapnoti, that individual indeed attains tranquility of the mind. Sarvam evam na samshayaha, and all the other aspect, na samshayaha, there is no doubt about it. Unquestionably, it's going to happen. Soham ekena shlokena stutayeva na samshayaha. Bhagavan Krishna has said, I am myself present without any doubt in each and every shloka of Vishnu Sahasranamam. Today is Ashadhi, therefore it is remembered about Mahavishnu. What does that mean? That Soham ekena shlokena stuta eva na samshayaha. The physical interpretation that Krishna is present in all the shlokas is a very limited understanding of who Krishna is or Vishnu is. Soham, I am. I am is present in each and every one of these shlokas without any doubt. What does that mean? It means that each and every shloka is loaded with this knowledge of the true self. It is loaded with I am consciousness. And when you connect to that I am consciousness, sa api kshemam avapnoti. There is complete peace and tranquility. Krishnayam va chaturdasyam ashtamyam va samahitaha. And then who invokes these mantras on specific days is mentioned here, and the mother herself mentions this in the 13th chapter. She actually was kind in expanding those days to more. Ashtami, Navami, Dashami, and she also mentions Chaturdashi. But here, Shiva is much more stricter. He gave option of only 2 days in the month, that too only in the dark side of the month, which is the Krishna Paksham. That's why Krishna Paksham is actually when the no moon, the phasing out of the moon happens. Krishnayam va Chaturdasyam. Chaturdashi is the 14th, which is the māsa śivaratri of every month. The 28th day or the 14th day during the phasing out of the moon is māsa śivaratri. Ashtamyam va samahitaha, or the 8th day. Okay, I don't think I'm going to explain the significance of these days and the exact numbers, etc. I think I did that some other when we were going through the 13th chapter of the Devi Mahatmyam. Suffice to say, these dates, these particular days are not chosen randomly. There is a spiritual significance. associated with this. Ashtami is the most auspicious for Devi because Ashtami Chandra Vibhraja Dalika Stala Shobhita. Ashtami Chandra is what the mother is wearing on her. Somardhadharine. And the Ashtami Chandra, the eighth day Chandra during the phasing out of the moon, if you observe the nature, then you will understand the meaning of these things. And then the Chaturdashi time is when the mind is just like the moon is just like a line. It's a line. You will see it as a crescent moon, as they call it. And that crescent moon represents the last aspect of the mind left just to become completely one with the divine. And there is also Sankhya Shastra. There is a significance of the numbers associated with this, but I will not get into all that. But let's understand. Sopi kshemam avapnoti sarvam eva na samshayaha krishnayam va chaturdashyam ashtamyam va samahitaha. Martin.
सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः सर्वमेव न संशयः
सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः
सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः
कृष्णायां वा
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्याम्
अष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
अष्टम्यां वा समाहितः अष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्याम् अष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
Yes,
कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
Martin, Martin.
सोऽप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति सर्वमेव न संशयः कृष्णायां वा चतुर्दश्यामष्टम्यां वा समाहितः
Martin, your audio is pretty poor, so you have to do something about that. So there is a probably there is a lot of you're sitting in a beautiful place. I can see that. So if you're using the internal microphone, it's not catching your voice, but it is catching the follower's voice is okay, but your voice is pretty low. I know you're a very soft-spoken person, but somehow,
Okay.
yeah. Now when you speak, I can hear you, but can you chant? Just chant.
Okay. सोऽपि क्षेममवाप्नोति
Okay.
is
I don't
better.
know. When you speak, it is better. When you chant, somehow it's kind of going in and out. So I don't know what's going on.
Uh,
Do you have a, can you hook up a microphone to the,
we can check.
yes. Yeah. Okay. While he's doing that, let's go to the next class. Sorry to trouble you, Martin. By the way, what's the name of the brother? I forgot.
Yanis.
Yanis. Yes. What is that place, Atma Seva? Is that your altar?
Yes, it's our altar for Buddhist
There's a Buddhist wheel
meditation.
there and Swami's chair there. Beautiful. It's really beautiful. I have to come. You have called me so many times. It's time for me to
Yes.
come to Atma Seva. The name of the place that Martin is serving along with Yanis and others is called Atma Seva. They're 100% devoted to service, and it's a non-profit in Germany. So, as you can appreciate it, this is practical spiritual living, even from a worldly point of view. It's amazing this what these people do. Okay, dadati, pratigranhati, na anyat esha prasidati, yitham rupena kilena mahadevena kilitam. Dadati, offer, pratigranhati, granhati. It is not gruhnati. Okay, please note that. It is that the rule is that the fifth letter in the kakkhagaghanga chachajajha cha tattadadhana tattadadhana pappababhama, those fifth letters as in ma, as in na, as in na, when they are followed by the ha, the second one takes the first preference than the ha itself. This is the rule of chanting in Sanskritam. Therefore, it is not Brahma, it is Brahma. It is not Vahni, it is Vanhi. It is Grnha, Grnha. Na and Ha. Na should be said first, Ha is said next. Grnha. Why this is the question people ask? There is no answer to why in many things. It will be our guesswork. But my guesswork about it is that if you say grahna, grahna, see how much breath you are losing. Grahna, brahma, how much breath you are losing. Using the H as the first pronunciation, you lose breath. So to save the breath, if you say grunha, nha, then the breath is saved. The amount of aspiration is limited. When you say brahma, vanhi, pay attention to that. Then what happens is your aspiration is limited. So here dadati, offering, pratigrhnhati means receiving. Nanyat esha prasidati. So when one gives up himself in surrender and receive in turn complete protection and grace, this is the intent with which the Devi Mahatmyam should be chanted. Offering oneself and being completely graced. Nanyat esha prasidati, and no other way will this itham rupena kilena, that has been all of this stuff that has been itham rupena means this in this manner, whatever the encryption has been done by Mahadeva himself, Mahadevena kilitam, it will not get decrypted and decompressed if you do not offer yourself or surrender to this divine and receive her grace. And it is only through the grace of the mother you will actually understand the underpinning of the meanings, or the all the kilakam, the encryption that has happened will only be decrypted in this manner. ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितम्. Go ahead, brother.
Dadati pratighanhati.
ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितं महादेवेन कीलितं महादेवेन कीलितं ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितं ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितं ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति नान्यथैषा प्रसीदति इत्थं रूपेण कीलेन महादेवेन कीलितं.
Danka Yanis, that was beautiful. Nachaivaapyatatastasya bhayam kvapi hi jayate napamrityuvashanyati mruto mokshamavapnuyat.
Ninth shloka,
Anna,
uncle.
ninth one, right? Are we doing ninth one?
Oh, Yonishkilam, sorry. Yes, okay, thank you. Just wanted to check if you're paying attention, Swati. Okay. By the way, it is written correctly in English. It has to be written with H followed by Na, but it is pronounced with the N, the Na first and the H first. Just like when you write Brahma, you don't write BRAMHA. It has to be written as BRAHMA, but it is pronounced as BRAMHA. Similarly with Vanhi, it is written as VAHNI, but pronounced as VANHI. Yo nishkilam vidhayainam yo nishkilam vidhayainam nityam japati susphutam sasiddha saganaha sa api gandharvo jayate vane. The one who actually decrypts the kilakam and invoke the conscious form of the mother in their heart and then recites the chandi dwelling on the supreme conscious form of the mother, then he becomes a spiritually accomplished, a siddha. He becomes one of the attendants of the Devi himself, Saganaha, Sa api Gandharvaha. He also becomes a celestial artist, a singer or a dancer or a poet or something in the court of the mother. Truly. All different portfolios given here. What does that mean? What that means is that you have become very close to the mother. But still, you are close but not one with the mother. Huh? The goal should be to be one with the mother. To be the mother. But that's a very hard, this is the reason why at least, hey, that's a very tough task. So at least you will get close to her. You will have her darshan, sparshan, sambhashan within yourself. Yo nishkilam vidhayainam nityan japati susphutam. So look at those words. Nishkila vidhana. There is a particular way to decrypt And that particular way to decrypt is there are decryption mantras and those decompression mantras. And we invoke those mantras and then only chant Devi Saptashati. And when you do that such type of vidhana, a vidhi means a protocol. When you follow that protocol of Nishkelanam and then Nityam Japati Susphutam with clarity, you're doing the japa with complete clarity, like how Yanis is chanting. Amazing, amazing chanting, Yanis. So when you do that kind of complete clarity, the sound will absolutely, and if you do it in a proper protocol, then you will get so close to the mother that you will have these siddhis. Anima siddhi, laghima siddhi, garima siddhi, isitva siddhi, vasitva siddhi, prakamya siddhi, ichha siddhi, prapti siddhi, sarvakama siddhi. All these siddhis means accomplishments. The what we call as in local language, colloquially we call miracles. All of those will be waiting. Come on, I want to do a miracle through you. That means she is actually taking you through a path of complete attachment and throwing you into the black hole. Saganaha. No, I don't want any of that stuff. I want only to be your servant, mother. Even more closer. I want to make you pleased, not only with my service, but also with my ability of showing my love through you, through singing, dancing, offering my mind. This is the way you have to understand these mantras. So the different portfolios mean actually saying siddha means the one who is accomplished. What do you do after accomplishment? You don't stop there. You use that accomplishment, whatever, for serving, for attending the divine that is present in every individual. Atma Seva. Atma Seva. That's what you do. You serve the Atma that is present in every single individual with your love that is accomplished through the grace of the Mother and understanding her true divine cosmic form, which is love and light. And when that happens, then your senses will become so focused that you speak poetry, you walk, dance, your thoughts are expressing nothing but the love of the mother. And therefore, you have become a celestial individual who is glorifying the message of Sai. It's nothing about you and your personal miracles, what he did for you, all of that stuff. Those are absolutely what are called siddhis. You no longer focus on those things. Oh, Swami gave me ring. Oh, Swami gave me this. Swami gave me that. Then he looked at me. He did that. All of that is his vibhuti. You never let it get into your system. You only are grateful for that to him. But that you say, Swami, this is not all that for me. I am not carried away by your miracles. I want to be your servant. I want to be a sevadal. Then even you get even more closer. Swami, I want to sing for you, dance for you. I want to speak for you. I want to only talk about your glory. All of this will happen with the grace of Sai Mata. Yo nishkilam vidhayainam nityam japati susphutam sasiddha sagana sopi gandharvo jayate vane. Now you see, don't look for these portfolios as if there are some gradations and you are passing from one stage to the another stage. It's all about love expressed from what you give is the love to the mother. What you receive is the love from the mother as grace. Dadati pratigruhnati nanyathaisha prasidati ithan rupena kilena mahadevena kilitam yo nishkilam vidhayainam nityam japati susputam sasiddha sagana sopi gandharvo jayate vane. Martin.
यो निष्कीला विधायैनाम्
यो निष्कीलां विधायैनान् यो निष्कीलां विधायैनान्
नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम्
नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम्
यो निष्कीला विधायैनाम् नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम्
यो निष्कीलां विधायैनान् नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् यो निष्कीलां विधायैनान् नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम्
ससिद्धः सगनः सोऽपि
ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि
गन्धर्वो जायते वने
गन्धर्वो जायते वने गन्धर्वो जायते वने
ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने
ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने
यो निष्कीला विधायैनाम् नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने
यो निष्कीलां विधायैनान् नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने यो निष्कीलां विधायैनान् नित्यं जपति सुस्फुटम् ससिद्धः सगणः सोऽपि गन्धर्वो जायते वने.
So now you see what you the eighth shloka is said, what you will be receiving, and the ninth shloka has expanded. What do you receive? You receive miracles, which is siddha. You receive the opportunity to serve as a sevadal. Then you receive the grace to express the love for her in speech and thoughts, which is poetry, and in actions, which is dance. So everything what you do becomes an offering in love and service to the mother only. नचैवाप्यटतस्स्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते न अपमृत्युवशं याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्. Therefore, one will not get handicapped prematurely with major diseases. Nachaiva apyatata tasya will not be affected or handicapped or stifled by things such as bhayam, fear. Fear does not rise anywhere, and one does not become victim of premature death, like I was explaining in the context of the cell phone analogy. Accidentally you drop your cell phone, the hardware and software is gone and data remains. That is apamrityu. Then you rush to the store because you want to get all the stuff restored. This is apamrityu. Cell phone dies naturally after 8 years. And then you have the opportunity to save all the data, everything. Therefore, apamrityu is unwanted or premature death. And the one who dies naturally, mruto, yati mruto, the one who dies naturally, moksham avapnuyat, will get liberation. What is moksham? Moksham is the break, liberated from the cycle of birth and death. It's very important to understand why the one who is constantly carrying the name of the God will be liberated. Very simple. In fact, in Gita Vahini, Bhagavan says very clearly, every single moment or the thought, if it is spent on the contemplation of the divinity and his glory, when the time of death comes, the mind is so focused on it that it will automatically merge in that thought. But when the time when you die, you think about a gulab jamun or a rasagulla or rasamalai and some sweet, you will come back as a fly and go around the sweets in a Marwadi shop. Like that. And then the Marwadi will do like this. You will die and then come back as another dog or cat or some other thing. You have no control over it. What controls it is, have you trained the mind so much that at the time when you want to leave this body, means you are not the body, when you want to leave this body, you have completely erased all the data so that no other instrument can download your data with your username and password, and you are freed. न चैवाप्यटतस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते नापमृत्युवशं याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्.
न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य
न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य
भयं क्वापीह जायते
भयं क्वापि हि जायते भयं क्वापि हि जायते
न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य भयं क्वापीह जायते
न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते
नापमृत्युवशं याति
नापमृत्युवशं याति नापमृत्युवशं याति
मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्
मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात् मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्
न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य भयं क्वापीह जायते नापमृत्युवशं याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्
न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते नापमृत्युवशं याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात् न चैवाप्यततस्तस्य भयं क्वापि हि जायते नापमृत्युवशं याति मृतो मोक्षमवाप्नुयात्.
Now the next one is Saubhagyadi cha yat kinchit drishyate lalana jane
Anna, 11th one, no?
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीता ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः. ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीता. The one who attempts to do this after knowing the Keelakam, one should begin this after knowing the Keelakam. Then one should start reciting the Devi Mahatmyam. If not done in this manner, Hyakurvano Vinashyati. Now this means, what is this, sir? Am I doomed if I did not do it without proper protocol, am I doomed? Vinasyati, the word destruction, actually is not interpreted as destroying something. The word vinasyati is also used by Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita. But when we were studying Gita Vahini, Bhagavan actually explains in Gita Vahini what that word means. Why did Sanatana Dharma? It is never got destroyed. Vinasyati means it does not exist in your awareness. Therefore, when something did not exist in your awareness, it is as if it is completely absent. So, jnatva prarabhya kurvita. If you know and do it, there is always a higher awareness compared to not knowing and doing it mechanically. Just very simply, 99.9999% of the people, whether it is the people that chant or the people that do these pujas, these worships, all of this stuff, they have no idea what they're doing. 100%. Meaning what? No idea means they are not aware of what they are doing. When you are not aware of something, it doesn't exist for you. Yes, hello? It's very common, no? If your mind is not present, the thing is happening right in front of your eyes, but your mind doesn't catch it, means it never existed for you. In the same principle, jnatva prarabhya kurvita, if you properly know telisi ramachintana cheyave manasa, as Bhagavan as Saint Tyagaraja has said, and Bhagavan explains very beautifully, knowing and doing is or doing to know, not just doing for the sake of doing mechanically. Tato jnatvaiva sampannamidam prarabhyate budhai. Therefore, after knowing this fully or becoming aware and understanding this kilakam fully, or this encryption aspect fully, the wise men begin. Means if you simply go and chant Devi Mahatmyam, all the 13 chapters, without properly invoking the protocol of going through this entire protocol of the Kavacham, the Argalam, the Keelakam, the Nyasas, the Navarna Japa, all of this stuff, and then closure with everything related to Devi Suktam, Rahasyams, etc. This is the proper protocol. So, in interpretation of a Upasaka, following the protocol gives, because the protocol has been followed, right? In life also, somebody writes a protocol, and if that protocol is practiced, it will give certain results. Therefore, what you do, people are given the protocol, they follow the protocol, so that you get most of the time reproducible and repetitive results statistically. If you follow the protocol, you will get with a significance p is equal to less than 0.05. If you don't follow the protocol, the results are not guaranteed. Very simple. Tato jnatvaiva sampannamidam prarabhyate budhai. Therefore, what the wise do? The wise don't reinvent the wheel. Most of the time, they follow the protocol. That's what it means. Jnatva prarabhya kurvita hyakurvano vinashrati tato jnatvaiva sampannamidam prarabhyate budhai.
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत
यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति
ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ज्ञात्वा प्रारप्य कुर्वीत ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति
ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नम्
ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नम् ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नम्
इदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः
इदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः इदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः
ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः
ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः
ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत ह्यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः
ज्ञात्वा प्रारप्य कुर्वीत यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः ज्ञात्वा प्रारभ्य कुर्वीत यकुर्वाणो विनश्यति ततो ज्ञात्वैव सम्पन्नमिदं प्रारभ्यते बुधैः
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्. Whatever you are seeing as beauty, as charm, as auspiciousness, so on, that we observe in the women. Means all those things, beauty, the charm, and other things are obviously absent in the men. It's implied. I will give the actual meaning, but this is what is translated. Let me see what is translated here. Oh, here it says even conjugal happiness and other traits that are seen in women. This is even more interesting translation. Conjugal happiness, but that actually what it means is saubhagyadi, means auspiciousness and so on. Yat kinchit, along with auspiciousness comes beauty, charm, delicacy, saumya, all those things that we observe. Yat kinchit drushyate, whatever you are observing in lalana jane, the women, tat sarvan tat prasadena tena japyamidam shubham, all of that is tat sarvam tat prasadena, all by your grace, tena japyamidam shubham, so all the good happens. Japam yamidam shubham. So what we are doing, when you start doing the japa with the Keelakam protocol, all of that you will begin to observe. It's a very beautiful mantra. The essence translation of one word about this Slokam is Saundarya Lahari, the stream of beauty. Saundarya Lahari. This is a beautiful thing that Bhagavan, the Adi Shankara has written, Saundarya Lahari, about the beauty, the stream of beauty that is present in everything. Lalana Jane means here that is the sport of the mother through the people. Everything that is happening, anything, a thing of beauty that gives you joy. Who is that? Keats. Who said that? English poet Keats. A thing of beauty is joy forever. So, what gives you joy? Something that is beautiful gives you immediate joy. Whatever you are receiving as joy by observing something that is beautiful, know that in that beauty is present the grace of the mother. not this translate. I mean, sorry, this is all word to word translation. This is the reason why it is encrypted. If you try to understand these by using a Sanskrit dictionary, you will not even come close to what these shlokas actually indicate. But it doesn't mean you should not attempt. Please, at least try to understand. But the real decryption, Da Vinci Code, the real antarardha is actually decryption and decompression. Then you understand it. Oh, whatever you see as a thing of joy, saubhagyam here means expression of joy. That you see is all the sport of the Divine Mother, and it is indeed auspicious. And you begin to notice it once you start understanding the cosmic form of the Mother through the Devi Mahatmyam japa. Then you will connect to the beauty in everything that you encounter. Saubhagyaditya yatkinchid drishyate lalana jane tatsarvan tatprasadena tena japyamidam shubham.
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित्
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित्
दृश्यते ललनाजने
दृश्यते ललनाजने दृश्यते ललनाजने
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने
तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन
तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन
तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम् तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम् तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम् सौभाग्यादि च यत्किञ्चित् दृश्यते ललनाजने तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसादेन तेन जाप्यमिदं शुभम्
ॐ यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवनारायण नमोऽस्तु ते विसर्गबिन्दुमात्राणि पदपादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि चातिरिक्तानि क्षमस्व साईश्वर अपराधसहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व साईश्वर अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वर हरिः ओं तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु स्वस्तिः प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेण मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Sai Ram, everyone. We won't have the question answer session today because we are going to start Ekadash Rudrabhishekam on this auspicious Ashadhi in half an hour from Sai Seva Sadan to Omkareshwara and Satya Sai Ishwara. And so please, it will be live streamed on the YouTube if you are able to join. If not, be well and be safe. May the grace of the Gurus be with all of us, and may the grace of the Divine Mother, the first and supreme Guru, as the Veda Mata, Desha Mata, Deha Mata, Bhumata, and Gomata, be with us all. Jai Sai Ram. Thank you very much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.